Okay, so for this one I need to find the measures of x and y. So for this, my x is opposite the angle I know, so I know that that's going to work out here, so I can say that it's x squared is equal to 9 squared plus 5 squared minus 2, 9, 5, and then the cosine of 27. All I'm doing here is following c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine of the angle c. And so that's going to end up giving me what x is. So like I did before, I just like to put this all into my calculator. So 9 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 parentheses 9 parentheses 5 parentheses cosine of 27. And then you go ahead and hit enter, and it gives me 25.80941. And so I just take the square root and I get x is equal to square root of that answer, 5.08. So I like to write it in 5.08. So now at this point, I could go through and do a whole nother law of cosines, but I'd rather not. I'd rather look and see that, okay, 9 is opposite of the y, and 5.08 is opposite of that 27. So I'm going to do the law of sines. So I'm going to say that the sine of y over 9 is equal to the sine of 27 over 5.08. So at this point I can cross multiply, or well, I don't even need to do that this time. Y is already over there, so I just multiply both sides by 9. Sine of y is equal to 9 times the sine of 27 all over 5.08. I like to go ahead and just take the inverse right away. And so I can plug that right into my calculator to give me just y. I start by hitting the inverse of sine, then I do 9 times the sine of 27, make sure you close that parentheses, and then you just hit divided by 5.08. Close the parentheses. What you end up getting for y is 53.54 degrees. So thinking about it real quick, I need to be sure that this makes sense. So if I put this in 53.54, and I know that 27 is across from 5.08, and 5.08 is a little bit bigger than 5. So I know that there's an issue here. Well, it turns out that we can't actually use the law of sines like this for an obtuse angle. What this is giving us is actually the angle over here. It's giving us the angle that is a linear pair. So what I actually have to do is 180 minus that 53.54. So when I do that, I get y is equal to 126.46. And this is the measure of my angle there. So if you are going to use the law of sines here, you do need to think about it and think about what that value should be. So be careful, because obtuse angles are tricky for law of sines. So we just have to be aware of that as we go forward. So anytime it's obtuse, remember it's just the linear pair.